Cupcakes, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a DIY. I haven't done a DIY on my channel in a very long time, and it's going to be on these furry slides that I made, and this in total costs about $6 or $7, and I believe the original ones is like the one that Rihanna used by the brand Puma, but your girl is on a budget. And if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend that much money on slides, I would say just do it yourself, because even if you buy the generic ones online, like the cheapest one I saw was like $20, and that's really expensive for just like slippers that I would use around the house or like to do like quick errands. But yeah, if you guys want to know how I made these really cute affordable slides, go ahead and keep watching this video. If you guys do like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you guys are going to be notified of future videos from me, but you have to click on that bell so you guys are going to be notified. And if you haven't noticed, if you guys are a current subscriber and you guys are coming back to my channel, thank you for watching again. And yeah, I've been vlogging a little bit more or putting out more videos out there, so yeah, stay tuned to my channels for more future videos from me. And let's go ahead and jump into this DIY on how to get these cute furry slides. Alrighty, so you're going to need some basic slides. The ones I got were from Walmart because they were only $5, but you can use whatever you want. For this method, I decided to go with faux fur that I got from the fabric store for about $2, so it's very cheap and affordable. And then you're going to need some sharp scissors for the way that I'm doing mines. And you're going to be using, or I'm using E6000 glue for this because I felt the hot glue gun wouldn't work that well, and because I'm using E6000 it takes a while to get tacky and actually stick, so I'm using clothing pins to do that. And prior before filming, I already measured the size and the length that I would need for the faux fur, and because I had cut the fur, and if you guys ever seen like faux fur cut, it does tend to frame. So to make sure that doesn't happen with the slippers while I'm using it, I'm just gonna glue the ends that I had cut to the back of it, like what I'm doing here, if that makes any sense. If you had a sewing machine, go for it, but your girl does not know how to sew, so we're using the fast method and just using glue. And to make sure that the fabric doesn't lift, because with this type of glue it takes a little bit longer to adhere to, and I'm just using the clothing pins to make sure that doesn't lift. If you're using hot glue tends to dry a lot faster than the glue that I'm using, but because I felt this glue was a lot stronger than the hot glue, that's why I'm using it this way. When you're done pinning your other side and you're doing it to all the corners that you had cut for the fabric, it should look something like this. You would want it to let it dry for a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of glue on one end of the fabric. With this glue, you guys have to make sure that you work fast because it just like oozes out. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the slide and drape it over and tuck where I had put the glue underneath where your foot would be. I'm sorry that I'm out of frame, but you guys kind of get the idea of what I did. And then to make sure that it sticks to the actual slide, I'm using the clothing pins and pinning the fabric where I had glued onto the slide so it sticks. Once I had let that dry for a few minutes, I went ahead and unclipped all of those pins, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drape over the part that isn't glued, and I decided to go ahead and apply the glue to the slide just because I know that's the area that's going to be covered with the fur. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spread a generous amount because the last thing I want to do is be wearing these out and about and the fur just be like peeling off. So that's why I put a lot of layers and actually a lot of glue on the slides just to make sure it wouldn't come off. And then I'm going to go ahead and obviously drape over the fur and press it down lightly. You don't want to press down too hard just because it is a liquid glue and it will go ahead and seep through, especially if you add a lot. That's what happened to me in my first one I did. But yeah, then I'm going to go ahead again and use the pins to make sure that it sticks and it doesn't lift. And then for the remaining part that wasn't glued, the extra part, I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing what we did for the front. Now we're going to go ahead and do it for the back. This time I'm applying a lot more because of course my measurements was a lot longer than the actual slide. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to there and just tuck it underneath, and then I'll be pinning it with the clothing pins again. If you really wanted to, you could have like measured it a lot better than the way I did, just because if you see in the corner in the front, it looks a lot more like more fabric than needed, but I just chose to do it this way. And then you're going to want this to dry overnight before using it. After letting your slides dry overnight, it should look something like this, and they came out really cute. I really like how it was done. If you guys do try this, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!